Let's start with the least dangerous, yet still terrifying, of the deadliest banned weapons in human history. First on our list is mustard gas, a silent killer that changed the face of warfare forever. Introduced during World War I, it didn't explode like traditional bombs. Instead, it crept in as a choking cloud of death. Soldiers often didn't realize they were in danger until it was too late, as the gas seared their lungs, burned their skin, and left them writhing in agony. Even survivors faced long-term health issues like cancer and respiratory problems. The horrific effects of mustard gas led to its ban under the Geneva Protocol in 1925. But by then, it had already claimed countless lives and left a dark legacy in history. Next, we have the flamethrower, a terrifying instrument of destruction. Developed during World War I and perfected in World War II, the flamethrower shot streams of liquid fire, incinerating everything in its path. The psychological impact was immense. Just the sight of one could cause enemy troops to flee in terror. However, it was as dangerous to its users as it was to its targets. The devastating effectiveness and indiscriminate nature of the flamethrower eventually led to its ban in the late 20th century, but not before it had left a trail of scorched earth and charred bodies. Cluster bombs, a more recent addition to the list of banned weapons, are another example of humanity's capacity for destruction. These bombs don't just explode upon impact. They release hundreds of smaller bomblets over a wide area. Many of these bomblets fail to detonate immediately, lying in wait for unsuspecting civilians long after the conflict has ended. The long-lasting danger posed by unexploded bomblets led to the eventual ban of cluster bombs under the Convention on Cluster Munitions in 2008. Yet, in some parts of the world, these deadly remnants continue to claim lives. Napalm, a sticky, incendiary substance that burns at extremely high temperatures, became infamous during the Vietnam War. It sticks to anything it touches, burning through flesh, bone, and even metal. The inhumanity of napalm sparked international outrage and led to its prohibition under various treaties. However, the horrific memories of its use remain seared into the minds of those who witnessed it. Landmines once planted lie in wait for their victims, sometimes for decades. They don't discriminate between soldier or civilian, adult or child, and have maimed and killed millions worldwide. The global campaign to ban landmines, led by figures such as Princess Diana, brought attention to this hidden menace. While the Mine Ban Treaty has led to the destruction of millions of landmines, the danger they pose is far from over. Biological weapons are perhaps the most insidious of all. Unlike chemical weapons, biological weapons unleash diseases that can spread unchecked through populations. The potential for a global pandemic led to the Biological Weapons Convention in 1972, banning their development, production, and use. Yet, the threat of biological warfare remains a grim possibility in our modern world. The neutron bomb, designed to maximize human casualties while minimizing structural damage, represents another chilling chapter in the history of banned weapons. Though never used in combat, the neutron bomb's sheer inhumanity led to widespread condemnation, leaving ghost towns filled with dead bodies while buildings stood intact. White phosphorus, while not completely banned, is heavily restricted due to its horrific effects. This incendiary weapon ignites upon contact with oxygen, burning at extremely high temperatures and causing deep, agonizing wounds. Its use in civilian areas has led to severe criticism and calls for its complete ban under international law. Finally, the atomic bomb, the most powerful and destructive weapon ever created by mankind, demonstrated its catastrophic power in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The bombings vaporized entire cities. Tens of thousands of lives were lost in an instant, and the survivors suffered from radiation sickness, cancer, and other horrific conditions. The atomic bomb is the ultimate symbol of human ingenuity turned to destruction. These weapons, each a testament to the darker side of human innovation, were all banned because of their overwhelming capacity for harm. Their legacy endures as a reminder of the horrors of war and the importance of striving for a world where such weapons are no longer necessary. The story of these banned weapons is not just history. It is a lesson in the consequences of our choices and the responsibility we have to use our power wisely.